Okay, you could see them rolling in my hand, and I gotta keep it constantly moving or else it'll turn to liquid.
As home cameras and desktop publishing have grown easier to use, thousands have started posting videos and websites dedicated to sharing their often explosive experiments, debating current issues such as stem cells, discussing events like the latest NASA launch, or even organizing group games and social projects. This new do-it-yourself approach blends informal science education and social networking, and it may help connect children with science in a more personal way. These videos will give you a taste of what's out there.
What do you think will happen when you pour water into a pan that is hundreds of degrees? It will evaporate almost instantly. But if you let the pan sit for another 2 or 3 minutes with the heat on high, a very unusual thing happens. You pour the water in, but this time it doesn't evaporate. It almost looks like it's floating in the pan. If you let these drops of water sit in the pan, they will be there for hours, even with the stove on high. If you tilt the pan and allow the water to touch a surface that is cooler, it will evaporate.
How does this thing work? How does it communicate with that electronic device? You might think that it uses radio waves or something like that, but actually it uses light. You can also see the color that you can't see. How are you going to do that? Well, you need something that's more sensitive to infrared than your eyes are. Luckily, the cameras that are in cell phones, digital cameras, video cameras, all of those sensors tend to be sensitive to infrared light. So you can take your camera phone, turn it on, and point it toward the remote control, and then if you press the button, you see a light, a nice bright light. Now you press different buttons and you seem to get the same light every time, but you don't. Because instead of a single continuous light, like it looks, you're getting a pattern. It's flashing on and off very, very quickly in a specific pattern, and each button has its own pattern.
To do it is very simple. Just get some duct tape, attach it together sticky side to sticky side, turn off the lights, and pull them apart as hard as you can. At the tear point, this blue line of light appears. The faster you pull, the brighter it is.
So, yeah. Cornstarch and water mixed up. Okay, this is what happens when you put your finger in fast. It doesn't go in at all. It's like cement, right? Wrong. Push your finger in slowly and it goes in fine. Okay, fast. Fast, it doesn't even go in. Slow, it's fine. Now, when you pick it up slowly and touch it fast, it doesn't seem to be liquid, but when you let it sit, it does turn to liquid. And it's a really, really, really cool science experiment. Okay, you could see them rolling in my hand, and I gotta keep it constantly moving or else it'll turn to liquid. So you see, like this isn't nowhere close to the exact same thing as water.
Simply place the magnet array in a container of water. Place the pencil lead in and you'll find it floats noticeably higher than before. This is a great demonstration of the property of buoyancy. The pencil lead displaces an equal volume of water, and therefore experiences an upward force of the weight of the water that was displaced. This added buoyant force pushes the pencil lead higher. And there you have it.
First of all, you need your Diet Coke, Mentos, chewy or hard, and some Scotch tape. This is by far the best way to do it. So just slowly dip it into the bottle of Diet Coke. It starts fizzing. Mentos and Diet Coke drop. And here it comes. It landed on top of the roof.